Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Review. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Stoudts. They're out of Adamstown, Pennsylvania. This is the Revel Red Hoppy Ale. This is an American Amber / Red Ale, and they got Hoppy Ale right on the label here. So they're telling you they want this to be a hop-forward ale. So as soon as they tell me that, I immediately start looking for a date on the label or something distinguishable on the bottle that I can tell. And right now it's right out of the fridge, a lot of condensation on it. I don't see anything on the label, don't see anything on the bottle, so we'll move along. This is a winter type beer serving from them, so having a date on the bottle would be crucial if they put a hoppy ale out in the wintertime. I have had this beer probably about 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't had it very long at all. It's the first time I had actually noticed it when I went to the vintage cellar last time. Not saying that it has not been there. I just went by and hadn't done that one, so I grabbed it. So didn't see anything on the label, so we'll take it from there. There may be something digitized on the bottle once the condensation goes away. The food pairings for this, the cheeses are sharp, blue, cheddar. The meat is beef, poultry, and fish. The glassware is a pint, Beckerstein mug, a tumbler. About anything you want to pour this into, just pour it into something. The beer is not recommended for extended selling, but it is a 6.2% beer, which means the beer will keep, but they're wanting it to be a hop-forward beer. So it will not keep. The hops will fade over time, so it's critical to have a date on the bottle somewhere. Putting it on the 6-pack or on the case or on the truck you sent it to is horse hockey. Put it on the damn bottle. Without anything else we need to talk about, let's get the cap off this puppy and see if it's too late, if it's past prime, if it's in the prime, if it's worth getting, not worth getting. And remember guys, this is just my opinion. I'm just an old country hillbilly. I've drank a few beers in my time. But my campaign is to have dates on all our beers, and that's what my crusade is. And by golly, I hope y'all can hear me out there. Can you hear me? Alright guys, this looks like a very red, not super red, I mean it's got a nice caramelly color into the light here. I've seen some red ales that are a lot darker than this. So this is a little on the lighter side on the red ale. It is a cross between an amber and a red like I have here. Amber and red, so that's what it is. It's half and half it looks like. Not super carbonated, there are a few bubbles streaming up. As you see it didn't pour a super big head. Looks good in the glass. Looks like a nice tasty beer. Let's get a nose on it. I am getting some hops. I'm getting a good hop presence there. I mean, maybe we got lucky here and this beer is not too old. But there is a sweet caramel toffee smell to go with that. So maybe there's a nice balance here. Maybe we got lucky here. Maybe we'll have a better than a C or a B- beer. Last couple of beers have not been nothing to write home about. But the hop presence is kind of subdued. I mean, it's not what I was expecting for something that says hoppy on the front label. An IPA it is not, guys. So let's give it a taste, see what it's about. Cheers. Not bad. It definitely has a bittering. That's not bad at all. It's got a nice sweet caramel toffee taste. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's got a nice bittering end on it. That's a fairly decent beer. They shouldn't have, well, I'm not going to say they shouldn't have hoppy on there, but it's not as hop forward as I was thinking it was going to be. But there is a nice bittering back end to to balance out all the sweet malty caramel taste on it. Not bad. It's right out of the fridge though. We're gonna let it warm up just a tad and let the other half taste it, see what she thinks of it, and we'll be right back and do the final chug on this one. And maybe we can get the air conditioner cut off. Sound like a jet running in there. What do you think, guys? Stick around. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews. I look on the bottle now that the condensation is dissipated, and it does in faint orange lettering right up here on the neck. I can see Best by, then it goes, or like somebody put their thumbprint on it when it was printed and it was wet. I cannot, the date is unintelligible. It is blurred out almost. So we got to Best Buy where we can read that, but the date is incomprehensible. They're making an attempt, but I mean, this is such a feeble attempt. I think I can make out a 12 on the very end there. And I see maybe a 30 in the middle, but the month is basically obliterated. I cannot tell. So, something 30, 2012. So, we have no clue. Guys, I don't want this to be a 30-minute video. Final chug on this one. That's a tasty beer. It really, really is. It's got a nice hoppy presence to it. It's very balanced. A lot of caramel, toffee. 6.20. No alcohol at all as far as in the taste, as far as I'm concerned. Very well made beer. They've got the date on the bottle. Guys, it's an above average beer. It really is. I've not been disappointed by these guys. Stoudts do pretty good stuff. I've read good things, I've read bad things about them, but that was a fairly tasty beer. It was hard to see the date on it with the condensation on the bottle, and basically the lettering is not quite bright enough. We're getting there. They're attempting. They're making an attempt to put the date on it. So I could have checked in the second bottle or a third bottle, but a lot of times when they buy the beers and if they're cold out of the freezer, you can't see that, like I said. So. On the label is the best thing. We just got to get them all down on the label. And that's an expensive thing to do for a lot of these smaller craft breweries, but it's got to happen. It does. I mean, sometimes on the bottle it just gets all messed up. You can't see it. Not to say that the labels don't get messed up, but we're just trying to minimize that. So I keep harping on it. So guys, this is definitely a B beer. I got the date on. I was going to give it a 6, which is a B, but I'm going to give it a 7, which is a B+. That's definitely they're making an attempt, and it's a good beer. I would just like to have had this trying to be a hop-forward red ale within a month or two of that being put in the bottle, and not 6 months. I can't read the month. It may say 1. It may say January, February. It may say March. It could say last month. Like I said, I haven't had it that long. I just want to be sure when it was put in the bottle if they're trying to make it hop-forward. So, with that being said, not rambling on any further, Rate Beer has 76 overall and 68 in the style. And Beer Revel comes up with an 81, which is in a good range. And I kind of agree with that. It's about an 81 beer as far as I'm concerned, guys. So if you see it, pick it up, give it a try. Check the date right here. It's right on the neck, at the top of the neck. I'm not used to seeing it there. A lot of them put it right here, right above the label on the bottom of the neck. But they do it all over the place, so there's no rhyme or reason. So I'd like to have it on the label. That'd be good. Everybody did it on the label, would be no confusion. So with that being said, guys, give me some comments back on that one, and hit the like button if you like it, and let's look in the refrigerator. I like to do that. Let's do it tomorrow. See you then.